He knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft shoo. In the brightening sky, you're not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Katroo, you see that bird coming straight to you. The bird pops right in. You're up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet with the secret Katroo happy birthday high sign and shake. The only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go." It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed. And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on the way out of town on a smorgasbord bag. Look at all your little treats and sweet treats and snacks and faces. Every little treat is just for you on your day of all days. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with your hands. And don't tell your mom, but you can eat with both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday, and today you are here. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well then what would you be? You might be a fish, or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob, or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all, no he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't, he just isn't present, but you are you, and now, isn't that pleasant? Taking all these little steps. So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space, the official Katroo sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I, me. I am I, and I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. And there you are. Look how cute you are. And now, on this day of all days in Katroo, the association has built just for you a railway with particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle, the best sniffing flowers that anyone grows. We have grown to be sniffed just by your nose. Look how pretty. All of these flowers were made just for you. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoop-ups up in the trees to snip with snippers and nip with their nippers and clip and clop with clapping clippers. Nip and snip and clip and clop. Snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the hoop-ups clip. Happy birthday from Knob and Nip. They pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat your birthday lunch. For birthday until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard, so one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine, warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard off clubs. These are all just for you today. Then out of the water sing loud while you dry, sing loud. I am lucky, sing loud. I am I. If you'd never been born, then you might be an isn't. And isn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born or you don't get the present. A present, Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Katroo Pet Reservation. From east of the eastest to west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, and tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. You have to pick which pet you like best. To find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, and what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2, taller and taller, and when we are through, we'll find who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Take a good look and tell me what you think. Which one is your favorite? And so from the smaller, we stack them up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now, here's the one who is taller than all are. He's yours, he's all yours. He's the very tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you, and who cares if it costs me 1,000 or 2? Today is your birthday and you get what you wish. You might like a nice time-telling fish. So I'll send Diver Gets and I'll send Diver Gets. Gets and gets? Gets and gets. What do you think? What sounds best? Deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets and gets. But speaking of time, my good gracious alive, the time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We've got to get going because we've got a big date. Would you like a time-telling fish? And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best of the best. The night of all nights in Katroo. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded cloppers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday pal Alice. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest pal Alice that you've ever been in. Now this birthday pal Alice, as soon you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands, and besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping of afterwards brooms. Because after your party, as well you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. First we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and next come the strummers who strum as they come, and the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers, they're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing. And that makes the music that Zummers call zumming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it, it's all just for you. Look, Dr. Daring's singing herrings. Daring's singing, spelling herrings. Spelling now. Happy birthday to you. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and they spell it all just for you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Katroo Happy Birthday cake cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today, made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A, peppermint cucumber sausage-based butter. Do you think it would be good? Maybe not, I'm not sure. As the world's finest cake slicers dutter and dutter, and dutter and dutter, with hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck, stand ready to cutter. Do you think this cake would be tasty to eat? Today you are you, and that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am, and that's a great thing to be if I say so myself. Happy birthday to me. And all of this celebrating, it is simply just for you because you are loved beyond measure. Now, by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come all your friends from all over Katroo, and the birthday powwow heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on and on till it ends. You are surrounded by so many people who love and adore you. When it ends, you are much happier, richer, and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. Because, Greg, it is your birthday, and I'm happy to say you are the greatest little boy. And you deserve all of the love and happiness on your special day. This is you right here on a little slice of bread. On your special birthday platter. So that's what the birthday bird does in Katroo. And I wish I could do all the